Welcome to a video on target aspect and the lateral separation relationship. In a previous lesson, we discussed target aspect and antenna train angle. So with a 30-degree target aspect, basically what that means is if you were the pilot of the Bandit in this image, you would have to look 30 degrees to your right to see the friendly fighter. If you were in the friendly fighter, you would have to look 30 degrees to the left to see the Bandit. When ATA and TA are opposite in direction and equal in magnitude, a collision course is established for two co-speed, co-altitude aircraft. The green line represents the slant range, which is the direct line of sight between a fighter and a Bandit. And normally that's an actual range. If these aircraft were 10 miles apart, it would be a slant range of 10 nautical miles. For the purposes of our explanation here, we don't need to assign a range to it. A change in the Bandit's heading will instantaneously change target aspect. If a Bandit turns towards the fighter, then the target aspect will decrease. Therefore, one would surmise that if the Bandit turned away from the fighter, the target aspect would increase, and this is the case. When a Bandit changes their heading, they also change the fighter's location to the Bandit's flight path. Therefore, it changes the intercept geometry. So in the first slide, we had an isosceles triangle where two sides were of equal length, and now we have a scalene triangle where no side is of equal length. Lateral separation is the horizontal distance from the fighter to the Bandit flight path, VFP. Lateral separation represents turning room, and there's a formula up here on the board that we can compute the lateral separation with, but we'll just park that for now and have a look at it in a later lecture. Slant range only changes over time, so aircraft need to move through space in order to change the slant range. However, a change to the target aspect will result in instantaneous changes to lateral separation. Lateral separation is measured in feet for whatever reason, generally thousands of feet. In this example, we have a lateral separation of 60,000 feet. If the Bandit turns to put our fighter on its nose, reducing the TA to 0, it instantaneously reduces the lateral separation to 0 as well. And the slant range did not change. That's what it said in the textbook anyways. It probably changed a little bit because the aircraft are still moving, but the amount of change is negligible. So if a Bandit maintains a nose-on position like this, there's actually nothing the fighter can do to create lateral separation. Lateral separation is important because to us, that's our turning room. So a quick illustration, this is the scenario that we just saw imposed on Monkey Island. And this area right here, between our ATA and their TA, is our turning room. So that's the room that we have to work with during an intercept. So to summarize that, any maneuver the Bandit makes is going to change target aspect and lateral separation. You must determine what has happened and react correctly to the Bandit's maneuver in order to generate a favorable outcome.